everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'll be doing the highly requested video from you guys, and these are the 3CE Style Nanda Blurring Liquid Lipstick lip tint. But anyway, let's get started with this blurring lip. This has recently come out, and when I first saw this I was like, okay, what is the difference between this one and the soft lip lacquer that they are very highly known for? And so I will do like a quick comparison with the colors, everything at the end of this video as well, so stay tuned for that. But for now, let's focus on more of this blurring lipstick, as well as the texture and the longevity and the color swatches and stuff like that. But this blurring liquid lip is basically supposed to make it feel very soft and moussey and sort of velvety on the lips, as well as giving you a little bit of that blurring effect on your lips without making it look too heavy on the lips. Does that make sense? I feel like with the Korean beauty at the moment, that's what they're going for. Either they're trying to go for like a glossy finish, or like a soft blurring kind of lip look. So I feel like 3CE is falling more on that blurring lip look at the moment. The color options for this, it comes in 10 different colors, which I'm holding 2 and the rest at the back, and it consists a lot of like really dark colors, 4 colors, but also like red and pink undertone, and probably a couple of like nudie colors as well. So they definitely have a variety of colors, and I'm really happy that they actually include 1 or 2 purple colors as well, which I'm honestly so happy, because you can see that even though they've released 10 colors, they have variety of colors that suit anybody. With the scent, it just smells like the usual 3CE liquid lipstick or like cloud lip tint kind of smell, which is like a bit like a vanilla scent to it. It is not overwhelming. Like once you apply on your lips, that's it. You can't really smell it anymore. It does fade off in the end. With the texture, when you first apply it, it feels very buttery. It does feel a little bit moussey like the cloud lip tint, but I definitely feel way more lightweight compared to the cloud lip tint. And once you glide it on, it just glides on so easily. Like even when you apply it as a gradient lip, you just need to apply one swipe and you get that blurry effect on your lips. It just looks beautiful. You can also layer this and it doesn't feel too heavy on the lips. With the finish, I feel like this is leaning much more towards like a velvety matte finish, but not too matte like the soft lip lacquer. So if you're looking for something like a soft lip lacquer but like much more lightweight and not too heavy and doesn't feel like your lips are cracking in a way, I feel like this blurring lip one is definitely much more better, and it's definitely much more lightweight than the cloud lip tint, even though I really love my cloud one as well. For the longevity, I was very surprised with how long lasting this was, because it does transfer, it doesn't stay put, but this lasts up to probably more than 5 hours. I had like ramen, I drank lots of water, I had snacks, and yet it still stayed quite put, which is good. I also noticed after the 5-hour mark, the inner part of the lips, like right in the middle here, I sound so weird, right in the middle, it did fade off a little bit. Basically where your lips meet the glass of like a cup, that's where it starts to remove. But on the outer part, where the obvious part is, it didn't really move as much, which is great, but it does look as if like it's not as shiny anymore, and it does look a little bit more matte in the end, but not too of a matte. Does that make sense? But yeah, I actually happy with the longevity. You know, by all means, if you want to touch up during the day, feel free to, but I don't think that this is necessary at all. For the comfort, I do find this very comforting on the lips, and with the color obvious, I feel like the darker colors definitely look much more nicer on the lips compared to the lighter colors, because I feel like with the lighter colors on the dry lips, you definitely need to exfoliate, because I feel like with a couple of the nudie shades, my dry patches was really obvious, partially because I wasn't well and my lips was just so horrible and I really still wanted to film, so it didn't look that great. But after exfoliating, after I got better and my lips is not as dry, it's actually not too bad. But I definitely do recommend to actually exfoliate your lips after if you're going for like the lighter colors in the collection. Here comes the exciting part where I'm going to show you guys the swatches on my lips, so let's get started. The first one is called Nude Scene, which is a nudie shade, and this one I find is a really beautiful pink nudie shade, but obviously you can see it does show some of my dry patches and my fine lines on my lips, so definitely need to moisturize your lips before actually applying this color. Second color is called Stick Around, and I definitely like this one much more better than Nude Scene, and this one is like a nice pink color but also dark and sheer at the same time. I just find this very, very unique, and I would definitely recommend this color if you're looking for a pink color for your collection. Third one is called Pull Off, and I find that this is like an orange red color. Nothing usual to this, but it is beautiful anyway. Fourth color is called Delicate Soul, and I find this such a unique color as well because you can see that it is a blue undertone pink, but at the same time it really suits my complexion, and I just love how this pink turned out on my lips. Then we have Chapter Pink, and I love this color because every time I see this I just find that it is so unique, and it is, I don't know, I feel like this is like a combination of like a cool undertone but also a warm undertone at the same time. I just feel like this is such a versatile pink, and it is definitely very unique compared to all of these colors in the collection. Then we have Stay Away, which is an orange color, but it is leaning much more towards the brown undertone side, so it's definitely darker, and it's like, I call this like a brown orange, but I love this particular orange shade. We also have Start Now, which I feel like is like a bright apple red color, so nothing too unique about this, but if you like red color, I just think that this is pretty. We have So Over next, and this one is a beautiful pink shade as well, but also you see that red undertone to it. I find that this is a unique color as well, so if you're looking for nothing too red, nothing too pink, but more in the middle red pink shades, I feel like this is a perfect shade for you. Second to last color is called Claret, and I love this color because it's like a wine red color, but also it feels bright at the same time, so it doesn't feel too dark on the lips, but you can see a little bit of that bright red inside too. Last but not least is definitely my favorite out of all of these colors, and this one is called Beerberry. I just love this one partially because it reminds me of one of that particular shade from Cloud Velvet Lip Tint, and yeah, but we'll talk about it after. But I love this color because this is such a perfect fall color. You see that purple undertone, you see that mauve color. It's just so beautiful. I would definitely recommend this if you guys have to pick one particular shade. So from all of these colors, there are a few that I really enjoy. So I do like Beerberry, Claret, So Over, Stay Away, Delicate Soul, and Stick Around, if you guys are interested in which one I like the most. Here comes the more exciting part compared to the color swatches, I reckon, and this is comparisons between the Blurring Lip versus the Soft Lip Lacquer, the Style Nanda Cloud Lip Tint, and the Style Nanda Velvet Lip Tint. I wanted to compare this with the Glaze Lip Tint and the Flash Lip Tint, but the more I look at it, it's very different, the Flash and the Glaze, because both of them are leaning obviously towards the sheer side, obviously like a tint, and it's much more glossy compared to Blurring Lip, and there's not much color similarities compared to the ones that I have here, so I'm just gonna put that aside. I just want to let you guys know that it's completely different with the Flash and the Glaze Lip Tint, but we're gonna focus on these three other collections. So I feel like with the Blurring Lip, if you were to compare with the Style Nanda Velvet Lip Tint, the Style Nanda Velvet Lip Tint is definitely still the most lightweight one in the collection. You can obviously still feel that moussey texture with it as well, but if you want to compare which one is much more lightweight, it would definitely be the Velvet Lip Tint, but color wise I feel like the Blurring Liquid Lip definitely shows way more pigmentation compared to the Velvet Lip Tint. Compared to the Cloud Lip Tint and the Blurring Lip, the Cloud Lip Tint is definitely moussey, but like I mentioned before, I feel like the Blurring Liquid Lip is definitely much more lightweight than the Cloud, and I feel like with the Cloud I still honestly love this a lot, but yeah, I can't tell you which one I like more, but I do like both of them. But in regards of yeah, if you want something lightweight but you like that mushy texture, that buttery texture, I would definitely give the blurring liquid lip a try. And if you're worried about the color comparisons, I will show you guys the color comparisons between the cloud lip tint and the blurry liquid lip soon. Last but not least is the soft lip lacquer and the blurring liquid lip. So I feel like this two is definitely very different, because the soft lip lacquer, when you first apply, it does feel a little bit cooling on the lips. It does feel like there's like liquid obviously gliding on your lips, and once it dries into like a complete matte finish. Compared to the blurring liquid lip, when you apply, obviously again moussey texture but lightweight but buttery, but it's definitely different texture to the soft lip lacquer, and once it dries it turns into like a velvety matte finish, and it's definitely way more comforting. If you're worried about, you know, how strong of a color it would be, because the soft lip lacquer obviously the colors are very opaque, I would say that the blurring liquid is probably on the same level as well, just different texture. For the color comparisons, let me put down all the products, but the color comparison, I have done this, which I will show you guys. And this is my color swatches of all of my soft lip lacquer, of my blurring liquid lip, of my cloud lip tint, and also my glaze and my flash lip tint. And I managed to find some similarities, which I've done swatches for you guys to check out as well. But I feel like a lot of this comparison, I've managed to find quite a bit of like velvet lip tint similarities, quite a bit of soft liquid lip, and the cloud as well. So yeah, each color varies for the color similarities. Oh my god, am I making sense? But I hope the swatches will make sense. But I do have to say that out of all the 10, there was only one color that I couldn't find any similarities for, and it's definitely the color called Chapter Pink, which is what I'm currently wearing on my lips at the moment. I feel like maybe this color, like I mentioned in the swatches, is very unique because it's a combination of like a cool tone and a warm tone, so it's very hard for me to actually find comparisons. And even looking at it now after the swatches have dried up, I still can't find any color that really match Chapter Pink. So yeah, out of all this, Chapter Pink definitely have to be the odd one out, but unique at the same time. So without blabbing anymore, I'm going to show you guys my swatches. I hope you guys find my swatches helpful. Obviously you can see there are some similar, there are some not similar, because when you swatch on the paper and you finally swatch on the arm, it's definitely completely different, and also depending on the skin tone of your arm as well. But I hope that they are all really helpful for you guys, and you know, so that you don't stumble across the same color and you already have some of the older some of the collection. But I hope that they are helpful. And yeah, if you guys want to know any more information about the blurring liquid lip, definitely put your questions down in the comment box below and I'll answer them for you as much as I can. But I hope you guys enjoy this video and found them helpful. But yeah, I definitely am very happy with the blurring liquid lip, and happy that they've got this for those who have dry and particularly sensitive lips, but something that is opaque but comforting at the same time. I mean, they are getting better with, you know, their comfort level, like the cloud lip tint and the soft lip lacquer and the velvet. They're all comfortable compared to the lipstick. But yeah, I am definitely very happy with this collection. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys!